Alright guys, back here with another video, and this time it's a recap on the tournament that just happened in Orlando. It was a huge turnout for the regional at 288 players. Cap out was 200 for if you wanted promos for pre-reg, and then even not, you still got a playmat for entering. But I ended up making 10th place in Swiss with starter deck Goku Blue-Green. It's very similar to the deck that I posted on my channel recently, and I just want to talk a little bit more with the video about the deck and how the event ran as well. So first of all, I was a bounty, so if you beat me in Swiss, you actually got 2 packs. And now, if you didn't beat me, I kept the 2 packs. So I was opening my packs throughout the day. I lost 2 times on day 1, and that was last round and in round 5, I believe, to Peter Katani, which came in 3rd place. So, and 2nd place in Swiss was who the person I lost to, Marcel. Now, those matches were really close for the most part, even though I think the Mecha Frieza deck he played was, Peter's was like built to beat my deck. Like the recycling of his cards was just unbearable. I couldn't get him past 4 life. Now, I just want to talk about how, okay, so I opened my bounty packs, and this is what I got. Thanks, Jim. Got me a Secret Rare Vegito out of the bounty. And then, you know, you get a pre-reg. If you pre-reg, you got 4 promos, and this was the highlight. I pulled a foil SS3 and a few other non-foil cards that I already had. And then, in the end, I finally got a Judge promo for the first time, and I pulled a foil SS3 Judge promo. It's beautiful. You see the art is a little different. Not the art, I'm sorry, the holographic. I need to get 3 more of these Judge promos, in my opinion, and the Gohans. But we'll go ahead and get into the deck. So I got started at Goku, and obviously this leader, in my opinion, is one of the best leaders when he flips. He has the same ability on the backside, but he has you get to untap 1 more energy on the back when he awakens and draw 2 cards. And so when he attacks, you untap 2 energies on the front, you untap 1. Usually it doesn't come up unless you just can't awaken. So basically he's a threat because he's 20,000. He also, if you have 5 energies, which you will, whenever you get to the point where you awaken, usually he will have 20,000, which is a lot of pressure from a leader without even comboing. So you can kill threats like Kale and Gohan that are on the field just by swinging at them, and they really don't want to waste cards because usually you have more cards than them, so they'll just fall behind. And they do save it. You might have a card to kill the card anyways in their hand. So we'll go ahead and get to the main deck. All right, start off with the curve. You get 4 Majin Buu. This card is critical to draw. You need to make sure you draw this card early on. It helps the deck so much. You're supposed to dig for your win cons. If I don't open this card, it's kind of sad, but usually it doesn't matter because I play a card that's the same. The deck is a snowball effect kind of deck. Like your opponent is like, oh, I don't want to attack him, getting card advantage, but if they don't try to kill you, they'll just get, like, I don't know, they'll run out of cards at the end by turn 6 or 7. 4 Discourse and 4 Senzu Bean, the best defensive cards in the game. This card is very weak to against hand control decks, but you just end up discarding them or playing them as energy because they don't hit you until like turn 10. And then that's what, unless you awaken them, unless you awaken, start pressuring them, and then they still don't want to hit you to give you cards because they're gonna just hit you and make you discard them. That's what happened on stream. But these cards are very good against most decks, especially token decks. And I did play a couple of Gotenks in Swiss. 1 Cell, played 3 Vegetas and 2 Mechas, and that was really it. I didn't play against. Oh, and I played 1 mirror match, but his deck was different than mine. 3 unyielding. I'm sorry, yeah, unyielding Spirit Trunks. This is a extra untap ability similar to my leaders. He's just there just in case you need to make a play for a Gohan, like so. A lot of times you'll have 3 energy untap, and you can untap the 2 blue, and you need another green, which does come up a lot. So this right here will help you be able to play a Gohan, tap out, or Gotenks, and then leave 1 blue energy open and pressure your opponent because you need the 1 blue open for What's the Question and Senzu Bean. 4 Winner Piccolos. Yeah, shout out to my boy Eric. I met him at the regionals. He gave me a Winner Stamp Piccolo for free. He was just looking out for me because he knew I wanted them. I didn't have any. We don't have these tournaments around locals. And then I picked up 2 from a guy there, and I won myself 1 from topping the regionals. Then we have 3 Assailant Vegeta. This card is very good in the sense that turn 3 you don't have a really good play besides this. I don't unless your opponent's already awakened, then you have Go Tanks. But this right here, this will hit them early for critical. So like if you're in a mirror match for this, if you go turn 1 Boo, turn 2 Goku to draw, and then you play this on turn 3, it's very hard for him to come back. You'll critical them a couple times with this or a Gohan, and you just start running out of card advantage. Now this is the one card I would bump up to 3. Alright, so 3 or 4. This card was very, very key against the decks that I played against. Like Vegeta's a hard matchup, but this actually helps that matchup so much. Okay, so I drew one of my opening hand against Marcel, and I kept it, and then I drew into the second one, and he almost lost. He beat me by 1,000 power. Like so, if I had one other card, I drew into Results of Train off Piccolo, both games. So I lost by 5,000 pump. So by not drawing a 5,000 pump one game, in game 1, and then if I drew any combo card at all, like 10k or anything, I would have beat him. I only drew one Jocko that game, so I wish I had another one. Now, 3 Prince Speed. This card is so key. Now, I've seen lists that were not playing this card. It blows my mind. This is like how you play when you don't draw Results of Training. It also helps you against the hand control decks, and that's one reason I play it. You play it on turn 5 and you tap out, and you're really not tapped out because you're just going to untap 1 energy anyway because if they're already awakened. And this also helps you get Cell when they drop your hand and you're trying to kill them. Draw 2 cards is pretty good. Last 2 blue cards, Results of Training, obviously helps you awaken, and then you untap the energy. So basically you play for free to awaken. 4, Bundle of Curiosity, draw 2. Draw 1, 2 drop. Same as Boo. I actually killed someone. Tried to kill someone with Goku in the 1K, and that was fun. I also top 4'd that, by the way. Now we end up splitting, so we can go ahead and go home. We had a 9-hour ride home, and when he wanted to get food. 4 Go Tanks. This guy, he's fantastic whenever your opponent's at 1 life and you're pushing to get those Piccolos out of their hand, or the Trunks combo, the 10k boosts, and it also knocks, like, if you can protect it for a couple turns, it is almost unstoppable. Like they're gonna waste so many cards that they're just gonna end up losing all advantage they had, and your leader's 20,000, so it's even more pressure. So you got 4 Gohan. This card is beautiful. Now, it does exactly what you need for the deck. You need a kill card that's green. Mostly it needs to be green because you need green energies. So sometimes early on this will become energy, but you just need to see a couple of them throughout the game, and that's what he does. He's also a 10k combo card, which you do need when you're defending yourself, because you will have energy to untap to use it to combo. Yeah, 4 Hidden Awakening KO. This card is phenomenal. If you see on stream, and I ended up playing a Cell player, and I KO'd him, I think 3 times in one game, and the guy was pretty upset because I kept attacking him for critical and drawing a card after he Cell'd me, and then he couldn't kill it. You got 4 of the MVP of the deck. So this is the reason why you play this deck, and this is a 1-drop in this deck once you're awakened. Because you're going to play it, untap 2, draw a card. So you're going to untap your 2 green, attack with your leader. So you're going to attack and untap the 2 blue, and then you're going to basically have 1 energy open. I'm going to say 1 energy tapped, unless you have 6 energy. And then you have 5 energy untapped. You can play another one right behind it, and then you can play a Boo or a Bundle of Curiosity. And that's so much pressure, like, quickly. And so you can sometimes I have 3 of these guys on the field, and they're 25,000 double strike. So if your opponent as a self-awakened leader will not be able to take more than a couple swings from this guy, unless they have Witch's Coercions in their hand that you could have already pressured out of their hand or life by critical damage. And then this is the last card we included in this deck, and was the mistake / not mistake. It didn't plan out. It didn't really come up too often. I played it twice through the entire tournament, both days. Every other time I saw it, it was energy or a combo piece. It's a green card, which helped, I guess, that. And that since when I opened it earlier, it was an automatic green charge. But every game I actually sided, which was only 2 matches, I sided this card. Out straight immediately. He basically says when he comes to play, no combos for rest turn unless you're a 4 cost or more. And that right there will say game. In testing, it seems really good, but you just have to draw it late game. And if you draw it early, it's deck card. Now go to the side deck. The side deck is not necessarily that necessary in this deck, but it's very good. 2 Peel Off. This is good for critical and Uni Absorb. 2 Mafubas. Never sided it in. 3 Objection sided in against Cell. Obviously, I would take out a couple beans, the Gohan, and a couple of the cards I play, and put those in. 2 Android 16. This is for aggro decks, but my deck doesn't typically have that big of a problem with Android decks, so I went to the aggro deck, so it could probably come in against Androids. 2 Father-Son Kamehameha Wave. This is against Sail, so these are my 5 cards against Sail that I'll put them in. So on stream I drew 4 of the 5, and this were 2 charged, so it didn't really matter that I drew them because my game plan worked. And then so 2 Goten. I don't know how I feel about this card still. I never sided it in, but I guess it's good against Androids because of 17. But the promo, and then you got 2 Piccolo. This is the other card I actually sided in against certain Vegeta decks. But even then, it's still not that amazing. I guess it's amazing as Ginyu, and I didn't play against any of those when I was playing best of 3. But thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions on my choices, please comment down below and what video you guys would like to talk about next. And also, oh, I forgot I'd tell you, I have this beautiful mat. Okay, so I got this one top in the 1K, this one right here. This was the mat they gave me for topping. We had an entry mat, which looks like this, but it's a regular like rubber mat. And then this is a double-sided mat I got for Bounty. It's awesome. So 2-sided, soft. I just traded away for a bunch of cards that I wanted, and I'll be shipping it in the mail soon. This mat is fantastically made, and something to look forward to at events. Did you meet any new people in the event? Oh, I met Alejandro, the Hill Twins, Anthony Hernandez, the guys. I had been talking to him online for a little while, but finally got to meet them and hang out with them. Dusty, I got to hang out with them, and Scotch for the first time. We went to see Star Wars together. Me, Dusty, and Scotch did. It was amazing. Just being able to spend time with people that you know from online that are cool in the community, but you just finally get to hang out with them. I met a bunch of people that knew me that I didn't know them, and it was cool that they told me they liked to watch my content. That means a lot to me, especially when guys. I literally played against a guy he built his deck based because he saw my deck profile, and I played him in the tournament in a mirror match, and that was kind of a big moment for me. I thought it was pretty cool. And then a guy playing Champa sitting right beside me in round 1 was kind of awesome, and he was like, I inspired him to play Champa, which was, things like that mean something to me. And shout out to the Wise guys and Claudio and all the guys like Frank that traveled with us, Jacob as well. We had a good time, and I'll see you guys later.